leaving the shelter. Right, going northbound into the knock. I got a mile to go. And then I'm going to, I was going to stay in there yesterday, but I guess you can only make reservations the day before. And I just couldn't get a hold of anybody. So I'm going to go in there, spend the night tonight, have a 0 tomorrow. My feet and my knees really need it. And then pick back up on Wednesday. Hopefully that will delay me enough. It's supposed to get extremely cold this weekend. I think it's like low 14 or something like that. And I'm headed towards the Smokies. So I'm hoping it's going to push me back a little bit so the weather's a little nicer when I go into the Smokies. I gotta get my permit today, print it out. So the Smokies is the first place that you need a permit to hike through. Well, not hike through, overnight through. So if you're spending the night. And then there's 2 different permits. There's one for through hikers, which you have to start 50 miles before the Smokies and 50 miles out of it, and then consider you a through hiker. And that is $20. It's good for 38 days, but you're only allowed 8 days to get through it. So I think I can make that all right. And then there's another permit if you're just like overnighting. You have to get a permit, and I think it's like, instead of like $20, I think it's like by day, $70 per day. So it's non-refundable. So you gotta pick wisely. Alright, now I'm going out of hill, out of camp. So on the book it shows that you go downhill all the way almost to the knock from the last shelter. Not this one, I was at the one before. And that's pretty much false. I mean, you decline in elevation, but you're still going up and down and up and down all the way. So, never been to the knock, which is the, I know I'm gonna butcher this name. It's like Nenahatelia or something like that. Outdoor center. And it's like a rafting place. A lot of people go for rafting adventures, ziplining adventures. But the AT cuts right through it. And there's a couple options to stay. You can do like, sort of like a hotel, not like a traditional hotel. Then they have like a lodge, and then they have private cabins, and they have what's called a bunkhouse, which is like bunk beds, and you rent out rooms different for different amount of people. So I got a room for 2, just gonna be me, but it's $50 a room for the 2-person room. So if you have like a partner, it's like $25 per person. $15 per night for 2 nights. That's actually not bad. So I chose that. I mean, you have like shared bathhouses. It's like separate women and men's, you know, showers and toilet areas and eating area and all that, but yeah, it's pretty much like a hostel, just larger. And so, oh, I love like the pine smell. I wish it would just like collect on me and make my smell go away. I smell pretty bad. So they do have laundry. I think it's coin laundry. One thing they don't do is they don't have like, in the bunkhouses, they don't have like sheets or pillows. So, you know, you'd have to use your own stuff. And they don't provide towels. So I have like a little hand towel, but it's got dirt and leaves still stuck to it. So I don't know if I have to pick something up or what. I also sent home my hoodie because I didn't have room for it, but now I'm like wondering if that was the right decision or not. I could layer up on my other stuff, so yeah, I should be alright. Just 14 degrees sounds a little cold. So I'm going to put this away and then I'll pick back up when we hit the knock. Kind of see the river down there if you can't hear it. I do have another tip for you, if I haven't mentioned it yet before, is that if you're hanging a bear bag the PCT style, which is where you use a stick to hang your bag, make sure that the stick is not like a soft wood. I made that mistake last night. So what happens is that line digs into the stick and it makes it almost impossible to get the knot back out. So make sure it's like a hard wood. I mean, it doesn't have to be big or anything, just make sure, you know, if you can put like your fingernail in it or it's got a lot of water in it, you'll know. So here we are. Right, so here's the general store to my right. And down here is it looks more like the kayak challenge. I don't know if you can see this, but there's like little gates you go through all the way down. So I'll walk over here. There's the restaurant. Might stop there later. There's the bridge. But I see the gates now. Other side. Oh, that's fun. I'm gonna get my picture in that giant chair over there. So I left my bag back at the general store, but there's two other hikers standing there. So I'm hoping you'll be okay. I got all my valuables in my fanny pack right now. I wonder what this is. Oh, it's a bar. Here we go. like it's also the Trail of Tears. It goes through here.